Now it looks like I'm sucking down some delicious orange drink, but in reality, I'm drinking Metamucil, or to be precise, the rip-off version from Walgreens, Walmucil.
Yeah.
Got a crap?
I love how it's all gathered in the bottom.
Yeah, because I overdid it, you know, so that my craps come out juicier.
Yep.
I gotta say, it's a good life hack if you don't want to wipe too much.
You just get your juicy crap.
Yeah, it just kind of sluices out,
Gross.
you know. But we're not talking about feces today.
We could.
Although, eventually the stuff in this video will become literal refuse upon our deaths. But
Why do you always gotta get depressed and looking at the shit?
it is another month, and it is another time for a haul. This is the first of 2 hauls this month, because this month was cray cray. This is the Figures and Comics haul. Hit that music!
Movies, music, story times, all kinds of shit for you. Everything goes in house and out from Copperland.
So I said cray cray.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Totally lost any credibility
I
there.
was not gonna address it, but
I did so myself.
yeah.
This is what happened this month, man. I decided to sell some of my old figures and some of my old collectibles that you know, they don't really jibe with me anymore.
It's pretty cray cray, I guess.
Or, or they don't, I just don't, you know, I'm not connecting with them anymore.
You're not cray cray about
I'm
them
not cray cray about them. So I decided to sell some of those, and I had some hits. And I made a pretty good amount of cash.
Yeah, yeah.
And then my car fucking busted, and
Yeah.
I had to waste that cash on the fucking, fixing the car.
So that's
But before that happened, I managed to finagle some deals. I went shopping around town,
yeah.
and I squeezed every penny just right. And these are some of the deals I got. I have some stuff too, but let's get through this real quick. The first thing I got was Bamboozle. This is my namesake, the
Yeah.
Ahab Predator. He's called that because he's obsessed with killing engineers.
He's not just a fat guy.
He's not just a fat
has a
lard.
shitty YouTube channel.
Yeah,
And don't watch us.
He's definitely not me, is what we're getting at. Now, just to look at him, just looks like a standard-ass Predator, but when you put all his armor on, he's pretty cool looking. Take my word for it. This is all I can
Yeah.
tell you. But, yeah, man, this is pretty cool. I got this one.
Yeah, you gotta tell the tale.
I got this one because I was selling a Jason figure that was all old and shit.
Yeah. It was literally collecting dust in the back of my closet on
Yeah.
the floor.
Full disclosure, even. I said, look, this thing's incomplete. It's a sideshow figure, but it doesn't have its box. It doesn't have the accessories. It doesn't have a stand.
Yeah,
Nathan. And the guy was like, cool. How much? I just threw out $30 there.
Yeah.
Bullshitting. See if
You're expecting to get thrown to the wolves.
Yeah, I expected like $10 max, you know. But you start high so they could lowball you.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay. And I was like, what? And I noticed that a local comic shop was selling the Ahab Predator for $24. So I said, hey, give me one of those, and I'll give you that sweet-ass dust ball Jason.
From like freaking 12 years ago.
Yeah. So it worked, man. I got an eyeless Predator now
Yeah.
that has my name. So that's pretty cool. I also found, this is before I had to pay for the stinking vehicle. I found the original Pennywise from NECA. So that's pretty cool. I like the head sculpts on this, man.
Now, recently you shat on Tim Curry. So that's a thing.
I said his latter career was shit. Love the guy. His later movies stink. And being a Texas Chainsaw fan, I kept on putting this one off because I have so many Leatherfy. That's the plural Leatherfaces. Leatherfy.
Leather.
But yeah, I had to get this one. It's the ultimate Leatherface.
Not a big fan of the bowl haircut face that it comes with.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's not the actual head.
Well, it would suck if that was the one that it came packed with, like, on the body.
Not a big fan of his spindly ass arms.
Yeah.
But whatever, it looks really nice.
Yeah, you finally got a Mick Foley figure.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Well, that's good. Also found this just by chance. I like the generic packaging.
Damn.
Horror.
That is generic.
That's it. Guess what it is?
It's horror. It's
It's,
horrifying.
it's a Pennywise.
Eso?
Like a stylized big head Pennywise. Looks like a baby.
Yeah, it does.
Whatever. I like fucking Stephen King. We know this, so I got it.
I'm hoping it was a scent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty good scent. Horror for horror.
Hey, you got the latest horror figures?
Now this I found and I just had to have. This is the only thing I paid regular price for, this whole fucking
No.
bamboozling
Or, yeah,
period.
Bamboozle.
And that's the Guillermo del Toro pop.
Yeah.
course, a big fan of the Fat Man himself.
You got a fat Mexican pop.
Yeah, so
Fortunately, it's not me.
he's the successful version of me.
Yeah.
Fat, Mexican, creative, but rich, unlike
Yeah.
me. And yeah, man. So that was pretty cool to find. Also, not so cool, but kind of cool, is this Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. Now that does come on back up on my stuff.
Yeah, oddly enough. I like the old school flavor of the design and style, although this doesn't duplicate it exactly.
Not really.
But yeah, I just thought it was cool.
It's pretty rad.
I'm not a fan of Disney
Nope.
cartoons, but that was pretty cool. But the coolest pop, can't believe I found this.
Oh yeah. This is,
David S. Pumpkins.
Yep.
The only thing SNL hasn't ruined by overexposing it.
they tried.
They tried. They almost did it, but
Yeah.
you know what? The Halloween special was all right, I guess.
It
Whatever.
wasn't, it wasn't great, but
It wasn't great, but it didn't
bad.
ruin the damn
Yeah.
thing. He's still funny the 2 times he's appeared. Maybe he's appeared more since then. I don't know. Point is, David S. Pumpkins.
I'm David Pumpkins.
David Pumpkins, man. And this was cool, man. I got these little mugs. Tiki mugs, I guess. I don't know. They're called Geeky Tikis. You know, whatever. One's Pennywise. One's Pinhead.
Yeah. They did have others, but they all kind of suck.
Yeah, I'm not going to buy anything Michael Myers. Fuck that
You
guy.
actually sold your
I
Michael
sold
Myers.
my 18-inch Michael
You
Myers.
shat on it first.
Yep. Used it as toilet paper.
So whoever got that,
Good thing I got the clean
ass
wipe.
Myers.
Yeah. But these are pretty cool designs, and they were. I got them at a sale, so can't beat that. Can't beat that. And then I found this. I wasn't even aware that they had, because locked up and all. I wasn't aware that they had even made this. And this was post me having to pay for the car, so that was the last of my money right there.
Yeah.
That was gas money right there.
Gotta say, Mr. C hooked you up though.
Yeah, Mr. C, this mysterious toy store from out of nowhere.
It just
Had a bunch of cool shit.
randomly spawned. It was
Yeah.
weird because it had like half the store was horrible like swap meat shit that you get at like a swap meet that stinks like cola, and half of it was like freaking high end shit. And also we saw the best sculpted bendables of all time.
Yep. Even I that hate bendable figures have to say those were pretty nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had to get this.
Yeah.
Hit Girl, Chloe Grace Moretz, one of my favorite actresses in general. But so they're combo of both, I guess.
I'd hit it.
I'd hit it with a 2x4.
Yep.
Speaking of hitting things with a 2x4, also got this Rogue. I thought it was it's a Kotobukiya. Generally, they release statues, but apparently this is a pre-painted model kit, which just culminates in it being a statue.
Yeah.
So might as well just made a fucking statue. It's pre-painted. Anyway, whatever. I like Rogue.
So that's why it's not out.
So it's not out because I haven't put it together.
Yeah.
But that's what it looked like. I hope. Otherwise,
It's
gonna
gonna
have
look
an
like
issue.
it's gonna look like me naked.
Also got a.
You just ignored that.
Yeah. I got this fucking mask right here
So
because I always wanted
what
one.
are you ever a kid from every single freaking Halloween day at school?
That's the worst sentence ever. Yes.
You know what I meant though.
I mean, ever since Scream come out,
Yeah.
you can't see 1,000 fucking ghost faces, and they're always wearing mismatching suits.
I do wonder if that's still going on though.
Oh, it's going on,
Is
baby.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you know?
Oh, I know. Trust me.
It's disturbing.
No, I just saw a bunch of kids buying them.
Oh, okay.
But here's
I was
the
about
thing,
to say
and this supports my what I was about to say. I was looking through the batch of these to find the best one because they were all kind of marked up
Yeah.
and shit. And I said, man, $2, I can't beat that.
Yeah.
So all these kids were hoarding around trying to fucking palm my fucking ghost face on my hand. And I was like, dudes. Anyway, one of them gets it, then gets like a Transformers
What?
outfit to go with it. Like, what the fuck?
That doesn't
Do you know how this works?
Yeah, it doesn't even make sense.
Anyway, whatever. That's my toy haul for the month. What's and probably forever now.
Yeah, pretty much.
What's yours? I see you got a little fucking crappy Batmobile there.
Now, this was also delivered by the mysterious Mr. C. By the way, we went in there and there was literally monkeys swinging in vines. It was very weird. I didn't want to spend that much money because I was hungry, so we got this. I also like it. It's pretty rad.
What is this? The Bat Tumbler?
Yeah, it's from.
It's from Justice League.
Justice
huh?
League.
Yeah.
BVS.
Speaking of Justice League, you also got this horribly posed Flash.
Yeah, well, I found that the pose options are really limited. I don't know why he has that arched back like that, but
Because you had him kind of like this.
yeah,
He's getting it.
I had been looking for this figure for a long ass time since Justice League came out, and I could never find it. And it's going for a lot online, like 30, 40 bucks. And I found it at Walmart yesterday, so I was like, hell yeah, I'm
Really?
gonna get
30,
this shit.
40 bucks?
Yeah, I don't know why. It's the only one from that series that's expensive. So when I found it, I bought that shit. And then today we went to that other comic shop, and they had a 2-pack of this and the comic book Flash with alternate hands for 30 bucks. So I wasted my money.
Yep, you got ripped. I like this running pose myself.
That's a good one.
This is the fastest.
It's-
The key, the clincher is that he runs the fastest when he looks the crappiest.
yeah. I mean, to be
So
fair,
this thing must be
he
like
did-
comet
he
fast.
did run really weird in the movie. Remember that?
Yeah, I liked it though.
Uh,
Speaking of flashes, you also got this flash.
Yeah, I really like this one. This is from the 90s series, which I haven't seen. Mark Hamill's in it, so that's a thing. So you'll probably hate it. I actually really like this sculpt for some reason. Yeah, the paint job isn't great, but it's pretty good. It's better than most multiverse figures.
Yeah,
And it came with a base and a backing card and a lot of pegs and peg hole combinations and even one of those backing things that you can put in the back and make them run.
yeah.
It's a lot of freaking shit that it came with, which is weird for multiverse figures. Usually you get this and a freaking fist up your ass because you're paying $1,000 for a basic figure. But they actually went all out with this one.
Yeah.
So
It's
that's
just
pretty
good basic design. Classic design, I should say.
Yeah,
Also basic, but yeah, in a good way.
yeah.
Next.
I got this clearance Swamp Thing because everybody hates Swamp Thing here apparently.
Now, this is an awful Swamp Thing
I like it.
in terms of detail. If you're looking for detail, this ain't the
Well,
place
yeah.
to go.
It's based off of the Justice League action cartoon, which the figures were pretty bad. This is actually the only good figure, but it is the paint job's pretty bad.
It's horrible. It's
Yeah.
just a green blob, and it has roots all over it, but only half of them are painted on.
Yeah,
So that sucks.
it needs some shading and painting that we'll probably do,
Yeah, it's not great,
but it's
but
alright.
it can be fixed.
Yeah, for it was like a cent. I want to say that one. It was like freaking $3.
And the last thing is Steamboat Willie related,
Yeah, it is.
and or the last figure I should say is Steamboat Willie related. It's Minnie, or I don't know if she's like, I don't know, fucking
Willie.
coal wagon Minnie.
Yeah, I don't
or-
know, I
I don't know what
think-
the fuck she was, but
I don't even think she was in the original Steamboat Willie.
there she is. Now these were blind bags, so you could
Yeah.
have gotten anything.
I
And
wanted.
it was one of those where all the ones were cool in the assortment except
Yeah.
for one, and there was a parrot,
Yeah.
and you had a feeling that you were gonna get the parrot.
I have a bad luck with blind bags. Usually I get Alfred Hitchcock, which I swiftly throw in the trash. But I got pretty lucky this time.
Yeah,
Not gonna explain the Alfred Hitchcock thing, by the way.
nope. Love Hitch, but you did throw him in the trash.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go on to the comics next. Let's start with you this time.
So
What do you got?
in the same place where I saw and regretted my purchase of this
Mhm.
because they had the better version, they had a bunch of Tick comics, dude.
Yeah,
Now I'm a Tick fan. Half my name is Tick because of this damn cartoon or comic book. And they had the Chroma Ticks, which, if you don't know, the original series of the Tick were published in black and white. And later on in the 90s, when it got a hit, when it got the animated series, it got color releases. Now, I don't think they did the entire Ben Edlund run. I think they only did a few. But there you go. Freaking color. Finally, I can see it in color.
yeah.
Even though I really like the black and white versions, which I also found.
Yeah, this is a pretty good find, man.
Now,
And not only are they a good find and hard to find on their own single issues, but they were $2 each.
yeah, interestingly, these say Encore presentation, so they are
Reprints.
reprints. But these don't.
Yeah, some of them are reprints, some are not.
Yeah. And these are just cool. I have a couple framed in my room of Ticks. I'm actually kind of considering framing them all and just putting them on one wall. There's only one wall that has space. But I am also scared to hammer any more things into my wall because our wall is literally crumbling to pieces.
It's load-bearing dust.
Yeah. So instead of fixing our home like we should, we bought a bunch of garbage. But the next garbage, the next garbage heap is the Max.
This is pretty surprising. This is a #1, the Max.
Yeah,
Now they had other issues,
yeah.
and
It was like 1, 6, and
this is weird. $2.
yeah.
#1, the Max. What do you know? And then you found this Judge Anderson, which is from the Quality Comics print of the 2000 AD comics, which is Judge Dredd related for anybody that doesn't know.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
All that shit for $2.
Yeah.
Well, not two.
Well, each one.
Yeah, which is pretty surprising.
Which is, yeah, it really is.
Now, I do want to say, I didn't say this while we were there, but I got a bad feeling when I put back the Tick, and she said don't put the things back because it kind of came off bitchy to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I also didn't. I also after that I looked up and saw a massive sign that said "Do not put the comics back." So I was like, "Oh, it was our fault."
Yeah. The comic lady, I guess, said anything you don't want, just leave it there. Which I guess is just their way of keeping things in control and
Yeah, I think
putting
that,
things, resorting things back
they
where they
actually
go.
have things alphabetical, which is
Me-
surprising.
I didn't think of it as bitchy. You know, it's their fucking store.
Yeah.
But I'm anal about putting stuff back, so I put
Yeah, you
everything
did.
back that I took out.
There was like a
Go
tone that I picked up on that I didn't dig, but then I saw the sign. I was like, oh, and then I saw what they were doing. It's actually alphabetical. I was
No.
like, oh, I guess it makes sense.
I mean, to be fair, I did put it back in the proper place,
Yeah, it's true.
so they'll hate me, but whatever.
Yeah,
Hillbilly, the newest issue.
I haven't read those yet.
Justice League Dark 2 and 3, because you were behind an issue.
Yeah, Scooby Doo.
The new Scooby-Doo Apocalypse.
Marmaduke
Oh.
is still dead.
Yeah, Marmaduke rotting in a corner somewhere, and the new Doomsday Clock. With you were gonna get the shitty ass cover
Yeah.
until you were like, dude, some of this fucking cover that licks.
Took my caca out. Can I have the other one?
So that's a pretty good little comic haul, especially the Tick, especially for $2 each. The fuck is going on with that shit?
Yeah.
Now I found some treasures of my own too, also for $2 each. And you know, I'm a big horror nut. I'm a big Clive Barker fan, and as a result, a big Hellraiser fan. And here are the it's Hellraiser masterpieces from Boom. $2. $2. $2. And $2. These are, I believe, if I remember correctly, these are the Epic comic ones that Boom reprinted because they got the rights to. So that's cool. And then this you found, thankfully, because I'm pretty damn sure this is the one I'm missing from the Wildstorm Texas Chainsaw Massacre series. Now, there might be a 5th one. I hope not, because I really wish,
Yeah.
I really hope that this would be the complete series with this one. But I think there is a 5th one, in which
Great.
case I'm fucked. And then Elvira #2 with his hot ass cover. Yes,
She's 1,000, by the way.
1000, don't care.
No.
And Archie 1941, because Archie wasn't old fashioned enough. You got to take it back to the 40s.
You gotta get that retro ass comic that only old people read. Even
Yeah.
more retro.
So anyway, that's our little figure and comic haul. There will be another haul video. If you're seeing that one, then I hope you came to this one. That one's going to be music and movies. Anyway, I'm Ahab. That's Goontick. Hit like, share, subscribe, and those notification buttons, because we are out.
Movies, music, story times, all kinds of shit for you. Anything goes inside the night, a cup of corpulent juice. Movies, music, story times, all kinds of shit for you.